Hi friends, this is Deepu from India. Introducing myself, I'm a PG scholar in Power Systems Engineering. So, why I'm standing in front of you to this video is to give you some explanation about English language. We are all thorough in English language, right? But we are frightened to speak in English language. Why? Why is that problem? So, after watching this entire videos, you can understand how to overcome all the situations regarding the English language. You'll be thorough in writing, reading, speaking, and listening. So, for understanding these four things, I will give you the different tips. So, in English language, firstly, we have to understand about writing. So, for understand writing, we have to know the sentence formation. In English, the sentence formation is subject plus verb plus object. But if you are seeing any tongue language, it is entirely different. That is subject plus object plus verb. So try to avoid the situations of translating directly your tongue language into English language. So next thing we have to understand the difference between subject and verb, the agreement between subject and verb. That is, singular subject is directly proportional to singular verb, and plural subject is directly proportional to plural verb. So we have to understand the singular subject and plural subject, singular verb and plural verb. So then we have to understand sentence fragmentation, sentence modification, and sentence clarification. That is sentence clarity. So for understanding that, I will give you some simple examples. On sentence, just listen. Almost all the students in the class are affected by fever. All the students in the class are affected by fever. All the students in the class are almost affected by the fever. Almost all the students are affected by the fever. Just you listen this thing, said these sentences, you can understand the difference. So adding a simple word end or starting for a sentence in a sentence will change all the meaning. Same to that, Ramu bites a dog under the tree is entirely different from a dog under the tree bites Ramu. So you have to analyze the difference between different sentences. Next case I am going to tell you is parts of speech. What is parts of speech? There are 8 things. There are 8 parts around a speech. That is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. So noun, we are just know what is noun. Inside the noun itself, there are some categorization. Singular noun, plural noun, singular possessive, plural possessive, permanent noun. Also, under pronoun, there are some categorization. Singular pronoun and plural pronoun. Under verb, there are some categorization. Action verb and linking verbs. Also, for understanding adverbs, there are regular adverbs and rare adverbs. So, for understanding adjective, you have to understand superlative adjective, superlative sentence, positive sentence, like that. So, positive clauses, superlative clauses, and comparative clauses are coming under adjective. Then, if you go through preposition, there are number of prepositions out there. How to use particular preposition in particular sentences. For linking the words, we are using preposition, right? So how to link particular words for particular situations, we have to understand only through thorough understanding of preposition. Then you have to be thorough in conjunction. Why we are using conjunction? For linking sentences. So using particular conjunction, particular sentences will leads to the particular addition of verbs and particular cases, singular cases, plural cases in sentences. So we have to be thorough in conjunction and preposition. Finally, interjection. That is alas, avisum, oh, like that. These cases, the exclamatory cases, exclamation words are used for interjection. These are all parts of speech. That is 8 parts of speech. Then you have to understand active voice and passive voice. Before going to the active voice, you have to understand the types of tenses. You know there are 3 types of tenses: present, past, and future. But there are in each cases there are again 4 categorization, 4 subdivisions. Simple present or present simple, present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Same to that, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous, and in future, simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So we have to be thorough in these 12 cases. You will be finishing the 50 percentage of English language. Then going through passive voice, how to change this active voice. That's active voice means subject plus verb plus object, right? But if you are going through passive voice, object plus verb plus subject, the entire opposite, indirectly proportion, right? So how to make this passive voice? You have to be thorough. What are the different cases under passive voice? Then you have to go through articles, the and like the or the and where we have to use these things. Then reported speech, reported speech, a third person telling the conversation between 2 person. That's we have to study only through reported speech. Then how to make questions by using linking words, that means linking verbs. How to make questions using linking verbs and question words, that we must be thorough. So firstly we have to understand subject, verb, like that, sentence formation, parts of speech, past tenses, types of tenses, active voice and passive voice, reported speech, then articles, question words, like that. You will be entirely fluent in grammar. After studying this grammar, you have to go through the writing formation, how to make an essay. How to make an essay, you all know, right? That means first give an introduction in present time. If you are getting a topic, sometimes water, forest, like that, just go through the introduction. Introduction means give in the present, nowadays, like that. Then supporting paragraph first, give some example by using supporting paragraph first. Then supporting paragraph second, give another example, and finally conclude. So there are 4 cases for making an essay: introduction, supporting paragraph 1, supporting paragraph 2, and finally the conclusion. Then you will be thorough in writing. Then we will go through writing. We finished, then we can go through reading, right? Reading, writing we already finished, right? We are thorough in writing now. Then we will go through reading. Reading means you have to use different slangs, tones, etc., because stresses. If you are thorough in reading, you have to use spaces for commas, full stop. That means you have to stop while full stop, semicolon, like that. Because if you are thorough in reading, one must understand like a story. So using different stresses and tones for different words, including subject, verb, object, and all the parts of speech like nouns, pronouns, linking words, preposition, conjunction, etc. You can be mastered in reading. Okay, so don't read like I know what you say, that is a problem. It's like it. You have to use different stresses for different words and different powers like commands, requests, orders, like that. Different commands for, if it is a command mean you have to use particular slang, order means you have to use particular slang, request means you have to use particular slang. Okay, so understand the difference between get out. Can you please give me a pen? What's your problem? What's your problem? What's your problem? Like that, using the different slangs, okay, for particular sentence. Then, after understanding reading, we can go through listening. Don't think listening is easy. Listening, there are different medias for listening, right? Medias like radio, movies, Star movies, BBC News, HBO, movies now. You can hear, you can listen the speaking of them, their slang, their accent, how they are using particular style, all these things. But listening is very important in your communication. If you communicate with the person, just listen to him or her. Just listen to the communicator. What he or she is speaking. Just communicate. Just firstly you have to listen thoroughly. Then only answer. Okay. Don't give much more story speaking like that. Just answer what they asked. Firstly you have to listen. Then only you will get more power. You'll lose the fear, you'll lose the nervousness, tension, anxiety, all this. If you're thorough in listening means, what's the use for anxiety or nervousness? Nothing. So better listen to your communicator, whether it is a telephone speaker, telephone listening, whether it is radio, anything. You just listen thoroughly by using your full concentration and answer them like, oh right, well, okay, okay, awesome. I see. Oh, what a pity. Sharp. Right. Like that. Use simple sentence. Usually, fantastic. Like that. Just give them simple answer and make them speak. Okay. Don't be silent. They are communicate. If your communicator is communicate with you, just reply every sentence. Oh, right. All right. Okay. I see. Like that. Just don't, no need to be silent. It will be cause some negative feeling to your communicator. They will think, oh, you are not listening. Just give them reply for each sentence. Okay. Finally, we have to know about speaking. This is the main problem of all the citizens in the world because they can't speak well. Because other than if your the tongue language is other than English, it is any other languages means it is very difficult to you to communicate in English with communicate international communicator like UK citizens, Australian citizens, American citizens, like that, because they are using different accents. There are three types of accents: American accents, Australian accent, and UK accent, that is English accent, British accent, right? What we are following in India, it is British accent. Don't try to imitate others. It is not a proper way. Don't try to imitate. If you try to imitate means it is a very shameless for you. So just try to speak yourself, your style. In your style, if you are speaking means you'll be get your neutral accent. If you're thorough in your neutral accent means you can speak anything to others, right? So just go through what you can speak in your normal style, your natural style, your neutral style. Go through your accent. Then speak. Just think yourself when you are in lonely, when you are in bathroom, when you are in sleeping time, when you're any occasion. Just think yourself. What's your daily routines? All these things, daily routines. What's your life? What you did in your life? What you have completed? What you have been completed? What you have been staying? Where you have been staying? Like that. All these things. What in your future? What in your present? What in your past? All things you just think yourself, communicate yourself. Don't wait for any situation. Just communicate to your your mind. Your mind is your communicator. Then you will get a different question. Ask question to your mind and answer by your own. Then you will get thorough in English language. You will get thorough in speaking. Don't wait for a situation to communicate in English to others. Just think yourself. It is a better way. So, getting master in speaking, there are four situations. That is, they are fluency, coherence, slang or pronunciation, and finally the accent. The accent, right? So, firstly, the fluency. For achieving fluency, you must be think yourself, your daily routines, your daily activities, like that. Add more and more sentences. First, you think yourself, you'll get 10 sentences per day. Your daily routines means you'll get 10 sentences, right? Then add again to 25 sentences per day, then 100 sentences for your daily routines. Again means you'll get thousands of words, thousands of sentences in a particular daily routines, daily activities. For example, in my daily activities, I'm telling you 10 sentences. Just think, I wake up. I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock. I After that, I folded my bed sheets. I pray to my God. Then I switch on the light, and after that, I open my door. I switch off my light. Then I wish my parents good morning or good morning. I wish my parents, and then I open the pipe. I fetch water in my hand. I apply it to my face, and then I take my brush. I squeeze the paste from the brush. Squeeze the paste and apply it to the brush. Then I paste my teeth. Then I pray to the God. I just wash my plate, and I have my tea. I have my breakfast. Then I chat with my mother. Like that, you can add hundred of sentences. Like any sentence you can add. Just try to increase your vocabularies and sentences like a story. Okay. Then second thing is coherence. Coherence means continuity. You know how to stitch your shirt, right? Like that, you have to be continuous. Just don't go like any without continuity. Just like a story, starting and end will be in successful manner. Introducing yourself or myself means also you have to introduce. Um, um, I'm Deepu. Myself means I'm Deepu. I'm 25 years old. I have completed my BTech in 2009 batch, and after that I have 2 years experience from Hirandan Builders. After that I have joined for power systems engineering for PG, and now my ambition, my hobbies, and finally my strength, weakness. Like that, you have to explain about your family with the continuity. First, introducing yourself means you are simply telling my hobbies. I am Deepu. My hobbies are like this. My strengths, my weakness. It's not right. Just use coherence. Okay. Then after that, you have must be pronunciate. That is pronunciation and slang. Use particular slang for particular words. Don't extend ed. Looked. Just think looked. Make. Okay. Sake. Okay. Looked. Looked only. Looked. It's a so words thing. So ed, you must be clear in ed, and particular pronunciation for particular words you must be clear. Okay. There are more things around pronunciation. After watching my videos, you can understand all these things. Finally, the accent. Accent means only the possible way to get your accent is neutral accent. By practice only you will achieve accent. That is mouth exercise. By using mouth exercise you can improve your pronunciation, slang and accent. So after getting these four things you will be thorough in speaking. So I will give you more and more videos. I will sponsor you more and more videos through YouTube. What I explained, I will explain one by one with one by one videos. All the videos will contain more data regarding English language. So I'm advising the Indians, that means my brothers and sisters, to watch this video. Please give the like symbol. That means if you like my video, just give like. Unlike means give unlike. So I can understand if you like my video or not. Then I will go through all the English grammar and I will explain you all the grammar things one by one, and that will help you. No need to go through any spoken English books or spoken English classes. Just you can understand all the things by using these videos. So try to go through my videos. I will add more and more videos to YouTube recently, and thank you for watching my video, friends. So please encourage me by giving like symbol to just give like, click. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much for watching my video. Best of luck.